market is going crazy. So guys, big news in property this week, okay? Australia's housing market just recorded its strongest monthly gain since May last year. Prices are climbing right now. Rents are also re-accelerating, and the spring selling season is shaping up to be extremely competitive. Hey everyone, Scott Kuru here with another daily property update, just here at the Barton Park driving range, working on that golf game. Make sure you hit like and subscribe so that you can stay on top of the market and you can be a property insider. So first of all, let's just take a look at the national market snapshot. Now, Cotality, formerly CoreLogic, their home value index rose 0.7% in August. Just in 30 days, the market up almost 1%. Now, that is the sharpest monthly increase since May 2024. Now, what a lot of people do is they take that number and they project forward. So if you've got, 0.7% growth in 1 month, if you times that by 12 to get a bit of an outlook as to what will happen over the next 12 months, well, guys, that's like 6, 8, 10, 12% capital growth in a 12-month period. Now, that's happening nationally. So if we're going to get 6, 9, 10% growth nationally, then there will be suburbs, there will be locations that are going to do 12, 15, even 20%. In fact, there are areas that I am investing in right now that just had price jumps of over $50,000 just in the last 30 days. So guys, the market is going to be extremely, extremely competitive, and there will be big amount of growth in many locations, but also nationally, we're going to see growth across the board. Now, guys, Brisbane actually jumped 1.2% in August. They're up 7.9% annually. Perth is actually up 1.1% monthly, 6.5% over the last 12 months. Adelaide is up 0.9% over the last month and 6.5% over the last year. Sydney is up 0.8%, taking its median value to a record 1.224 million. That's a mix of houses, apartments, and townhouses. Okay, guys, that's the median house price of all housing types. That is a big number. We're going to see actual houses hit the $2 million mark within the next 12 to 18 months. Madness. Now, just for your information, guys, Darwin's actually up 1% monthly with a massive 10.2% annual gain. Hobart was the only capital city to fall down 0.2%. Now let's actually take a look at the rental markets, because as a property investor, you do need that cash flow, and yield is an indication of future growth. National rents jumped 0.5% in August. This is the fastest rise in over 1 year. Annual rent growth now matches housing values at 4.1%. Vacancy rates are stuck at 1.5% nationally. This is near record lows. Darwin again leads. House rents in Darwin are up 6.5%. Units are up 9.4% over the year, yielding some of the highest returns in the country. But guys, definitely watch my video on Darwin so you can figure out what's going on there and what I'm doing in regards to Darwin. Basically, guys, ignore it. Now, by contrast, Sydney, Melbourne, and Canberra recorded the weakest rental conditions for investors, but this will swing around, okay, because there's a lot of interstate migration to places like Queensland and also Adelaide and Perth. And consumer sentiment actually did hit a 3.5-year high in August. Real wages are also rising, helping affordability slightly. And from October 1, the Albanese government expands the first home guarantee, removing income caps, lifting price thresholds, and allowing first-time buyers to purchase with only a 5% deposit without paying any LMI. For Sydney-siders, that's estimated to shave 10 years off deposit savings time. Now, auction clearance rates in Sydney have stayed above 70%, the highest since February 2024. Now, not every capital city is run by auctions, but if we take a look at the clearance rate in Sydney, it gives an indicator as to what's going to happen nationally, because Sydney does lead all markets. Demand is clearly outweighing supply, giving vendors the advantage right now. Totality's Tim Lawless warns affordability remains stretched, but says momentum is building into spring. The wild card? How much new stock comes to market. More listings could ease price pressure, but until then, the imbalance between demand and supply is keeping values rising. So the takeaway, property values and rents are both accelerating again, with spring looking red hot. If you're looking to buy as a first-time home buyer or invest, timing and structure are going to be everything. Refresh your pre-approvals, get out there into the market, and make a buying decision soon. Do not delay. If you're ready to get into the market, I suggest you get into the market ASAP. Houses in affordable zones could jump between $50,000 to $200,000 in the next 3 to 9 months. Again, guys, hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Subscribe so you can actually get this information so that you can be a property insider. Take care, everyone.